John David Washington,
Hello.
lovely to meet you, and congratulations, star of a Christopher Nolan film.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
How does it feel when you get that phone call going, we want you to not only be in the film, but be the lead, be the protagonist?
Either time I wanted to roam the streets, run the streets, and scream out at the top of my lungs, like I got the Nolan job. It was one of the most exciting, eventful moments of my life. I mean, I don't have any kids, but imagine it'd be like having a child or something. I'd be that happy. It was. I'll never forget it. I got to celebrate it with my family when we found out together, and I'll never forget that moment. I was literally yelling like at the top of my lungs throughout the house. It was great.
And then you get to go on to the film. And I'm always wondering, like, are you almost, when you make a Christopher Nolan film, are you like the audience who's trying to figure out what's happening as it goes along? Or do you totally get what's expected of you?
Well, I would like to lie to you and say, yeah, I totally got it. But I would like, so if you want to print that, go ahead. But no, it was I was, but I feel this way when I'm working always. No matter no matter the genre, if you will, whether it be a romance or a comedy or whatever. I'm always feeling like I'm trying to catch up to the director because the director writer they've been living with it for however long they have been. So you're always trying to catch up and speak the language. I had to learn Christopher Nolan language, which was a lot of fun and took a lot of work. But he was he was very gracious and kind about with his patience and working with me. And I believe I caught up enough anyway.
Well, Christopher Nolan said you were cast because of your acting, but you were also cast because of your football background or the action scenes. You could bring that into that. But what I want to know is that the action scenes are full on, but there's also a lot of height scenes. How do you manage to pull up a great performance when you also have vertigo?
Right. That's a great question. Now that was when the real acting came into play. All right, you talking about some Academy Award type. I had a terrible fear of heights before this movie. I'm good now, actually. It kind of I had a breakthrough. He was very. I talked about patience before. He was very patient in that particular instance in India in Mumbai, with dealing with those high rises and the balcony stuff. Because he asked me to do a couple of things that were on a balcony or over a balcony. So I had to deliver, and it took a lot more takes than usual. But once we found out why, we were able to push forward, and I did it for the team. But it's very hard.
There's a line in this film, and it says about the Tenet. It'll open the right doors, but it'll also open the wrong doors too. That happens in life as well. And I want to know, like, your doors could have easily been open, but you turned around and used to say, "My dad is in construction, or he's gone to jail." Why would you say that rather than say, "He's an actor"?
I can't believe I shared that in public. Yeah, it's the truth. I wanted to, I was a man that wanted to stand on my own 2 feet. I would always notice people treating me differently when they found out who he was. So I thought it would be better if they didn't know, and maybe even if I fibbed about it, I would really know what they thought or how they would treat me before they would end up finding out. So that's why I did it.
Well, John David, you're standing on your own 2 feet, and he is now John David Washington's dad.
Thank you.